Hello there, everybody, and today for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reviews, I'm doing The Shredder Strikes Back Part 2. So, the last part, we saw Leonardo get absolutely destroyed by the Foot Clan and Shredder, and he was thrown through a window. And the Turtles, Splinter, and April are shocked to see this has happened to their fellow family and friend. And now we're seeing what happens next, since this all takes place in April's apartment and her gift shop, I'm pretty sure, where they are trapped with the Foot Clan and they have to do whatever it takes to escape with Leo before he succumbs to his wounds. But in this episode, we see a more dynamic between Mikey, Donnie, and Raph as they have to learn to work together without their leader. They end up getting attacked by multiple foot soldiers, and it's quite the battle for them all. They also encounter the Foot Elites, but Raph mainly just tells the Turtles to keep fighting, as when we do see the Foot Elites, they look terrifying, and even Donnie acknowledges that they all got good hats. Even Mikey and then Raph himself say they all have good hats. But who also shows up is Hun, who actually manages to get a hold of Leo and says he should put him out of his misery. But April manages to smash a bottle on his face, causing a little bit of scarring, but it doesn't do much for Hun. But Raph comes in and he just smacks Hun across the room, which is quite badass. But when the enemy does show up, we finally do see the Shredder, who is out for revenge against Splinter, the Turtles, and the Turtles try to take him down, but nope, he's too powerful. We even see flashbacks of their last fight where they thought Shredder was dead, but nope, he's alive. And Splinter tells the Turtles to flee the scene with April. So they try to go to the basement of the apartment, but they are ambushed by the Foot Elites. While Splinter fights Shredder for a bit, he even uses Donnie's staff to fight them. But what does change the fight is we finally see the return of Casey Jones. And he says Goongala. And Casey Jones just takes off his hood, pulls out the hockey sticks, and just starts smacking foot soldiers down like crazy. Just like in the comic, where Shredder does return as a clone, and he attacks the Turtles' antique shop where April works at, and they are saved by Casey Jones. And this would also be used in the 90s movie, which was awesome. So it's a nice representation of the comic. But they're all go into a closet room with Splinter after their fight with Shredder goes nowhere, where they realize the Foot Elites are too powerful. But this is where a fire happens after I think one of the Turtles accidentally bumped into one of the pipes with the fight against Shredder, and of course causes a gas leak, causing a giant boom where Shredder is going to make the explosion even worse. And we also see like those mysterious ninjas from earlier who were going to actually come in to rescue the Turtles, but of course they think it's too late as April's shop ends up getting exploded and it leaves on a cliffhanger. Of course we know the Turtles, April and Casey, are going to be fine, but it's wild that the Shredder was able to beat all of them. It just shows how deadly Shredder is. I just love how action-packed this episode is, and we even see a touching moment between April and Leo, where Leo tries to fight back, but because he's too weakened, he can't do much. But April tries to assure him that they are family, and they gotta stick together, which is nice of April. But this episode was definitely fantastic for sure. I'd probably give it easily a 10 out of 10, just like the last episode, I'm pretty sure. So the next episode is the Tales of Leo. This is a more flashback episode with Leonardo, the life of Leo, as he is injured from what Shredder did. So, yeah, I can't wait to talk about that episode for sure. Sorry this review was short, but honestly, I could have reviewed both parts in just one video, but why not just go more in depth with each episode? So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, and Turtle Power.